Why living alone beats any relationship. Denzel Washington motivation. Stoicism. The greatest thing in the world is to know how to belong to oneself. Michel de Montaigne. In a world that often tells us we need someone else to feel complete, living alone can be a powerful act of freedom and growth. It's not about loneliness. It's about finding the space to build inner strength and to focus on your personal development. In today's video, we'll explore why living alone is not just a choice, but a path to true happiness and fulfillment, free from societal expectations. How often do you feel the pressure to be in a relationship to be happy? Let's dive into why breaking free from that narrative could unlock a whole new level of growth. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think living alone can be more fulfilling than being in a relationship? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's start this conversation together. Welcome to Stoic in Your Life. Number 1. The benefits of living alone. 1. Personal freedom. Living alone offers a unique sense of personal freedom that relationships often can't match. When you live alone, your time and decisions are entirely your own, without the need to accommodate anyone else's schedule or preferences. This autonomy allows you to fully embrace your individuality, whether it's waking up early for a run or diving into a passion project without interruptions. You can transform your space into a reflection of your tastes, creating a sanctuary that mirrors your inner self. Living alone also frees you from judgment, allowing you to pursue your interests and ambitions, whether that means experimenting with new hobbies or setting bold career goals, without fear of what others might think. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "It is in your power to withdraw into yourself whenever you desire," emphasizing that true freedom comes from controlling your mind and environment. Modern Stoicism teaches us to thrive from within, and living alone offers the perfect environment to cultivate inner resilience, enabling you to live intentionally and grow authentically. Living alone doesn't mean isolation. It's an opportunity to strengthen your relationship with yourself. Solitude encourages self-awareness, forcing you to confront your thoughts, habits, and desires with honesty. In relationships, it's easy to lose sight of your own needs while prioritizing others. But living alone teaches you to rely on yourself, fostering emotional maturity and a greater understanding of your own needs. This allows you to engage with others from a place of strength, not dependency. As Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Solitude reminds us that contentment comes from within, helping us approach the world with a mindset of abundance rather than lack. Additionally, living alone creates the mental space necessary for personal and professional growth. With no distractions, you can dedicate your full attention to pursuing your goals, whether that's advancing in your career, mastering a new skill, or exploring a new passion. Seneca's wisdom, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you," reinforces the idea that solitude helps you focus on the relationships that truly enrich your life, while allowing you the clarity to discern what matters most. In the hustle of modern life, learning to stand alone fosters resilience, helping you filter out distractions and focus on your personal growth. Modern Stoicism encourages us to balance relationships with independence, allowing us to be the architects of our own destinies. Living alone is a vital step in mastering that balance. Living alone offers an opportunity for pure self-care. Without the need to meet societal expectations or perform for others, you can tune in to your own physical, emotional, and spiritual needs. This type of self-care is not indulgence, it's discipline. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Living alone empowers you to reflect on your actions and align them with your values, cultivating self-compassion and growth. Living alone is not just a lifestyle choice. It's a profound philosophical practice aligned with modern Stoicism. It allows you to embrace freedom, cultivate self-awareness, focus on growth, and prioritize self-care, all contributing to a life of authenticity and resilience. This choice challenges societal norms that equate solitude with loneliness, reframing it as an opportunity to thrive independently. By living alone, you master yourself, ensuring that when you connect with others, it's from a place of strength, not need. In a world that celebrates constant connection, solitude becomes a powerful act of self-empowerment, guiding you toward peace, joy, and fulfillment. 2. Facing yourself. Living alone is one of life's most underrated teachers. It's not just about solitude, it's about the transformative power of facing yourself, uninterrupted and unfiltered. Without the distractions of a partner or roommate, you're given the rare opportunity to confront the raw reality of who you are, your thoughts, your emotions, and the intricate web of motivations that drive you. It can feel uncomfortable at first, like staring into a mirror that shows every flaw. But here's the truth. Growth rarely comes from comfort. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the essence of modern Stoicism, the practice of cultivating inner resilience in a world constantly pulling us outward. When you live alone, you begin to notice patterns in your behavior, the good, the bad, and the ones holding you back. You start recognizing the triggers that lead to negative thoughts or actions, and with time, you learn how to navigate through them. It's a process of refinement. You no longer rely on others to fill emotional voids. Instead, you take the courageous step of processing feelings independently. This builds emotional resilience, a kind of strength that no relationship, no matter how fulfilling, can truly give you. You learn to be your own support system, your own cheerleader, and yes, your own critic. Doesn't that sound like freedom? What would it mean for you to rely less on external validation and more on your own inner compass? Living alone also fosters an unparalleled sense of accountability. With no one else to share the blame for setbacks or bask in the glory of your successes, the responsibility rests squarely on your shoulders. This can feel daunting, but it's also liberating. You learn to own your choices fully, to take pride in your victories and learn from your mistakes. As Epictetus wisely advised, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Living alone gives you the space to set clear personal goals and the discipline to pursue them without excuses. It's a crucible where self-reliance is forged, a place where you become the architect of your life. And what about the inner dialogue? When you're alone, you develop a relationship with yourself that's deeper and more honest than any other. This dialogue becomes your anchor, guiding you through challenges, helping you celebrate victories, and keeping you grounded in the midst of life's storms. Have you ever taken a moment to ask yourself what you truly want? Living alone allows you the quiet to hear that answer. It's not just about facing your shortcomings, though that's part of the journey. It's also about recognizing your strengths and your inherent worth. You start to see yourself not as a collection of flaws, but as a work in progress, capable of extraordinary growth and transformation. Modern Stoicism teaches us that happiness isn't found in external possessions or relationships, but in mastering our inner world. By living alone, you're walking a path that Stoic thinkers like Seneca and Aurelius might applaud, a path of self-discovery and inner fortitude. You're learning to detach from the noise of the outside world and find contentment within. Isn't that what we're all searching for? As you navigate this journey, remember that solitude isn't loneliness. It's a gift, a space to cultivate the person you're meant to become. So the next time you find yourself in a quiet room, don't fear it. Embrace it. What might you discover about yourself in the silence? 3. Creativity unleashed. Living alone is more than just a lifestyle. It's a profound opportunity to unlock the boundless potential within you, particularly when it comes to creativity. Think about it. When you have your own space, free from the constant demands, interruptions, or compromises that often accompany relationships, you can truly explore the depths of your imagination. Your home becomes your sanctuary, a place where every corner reflects your unique personality and vision. Picture a painter transforming their living room into a vibrant studio, or a writer turning a quiet corner into a hub for their next great idea. In solitude, You have the freedom to experiment without judgment. And that's where the magic happens. You might rearrange your furniture to fit your mood, try a new recipe without worrying about anyone else's preferences, or find inspiration in the rhythm of rain tapping against your window. These small but significant moments often spark the greatest creativity, and in this sanctuary of solitude, your ideas are free to soar. Consider the story of Emma, a young designer who always dreamed of starting her own clothing line. For years, she lived with roommates, where the competing energies and endless distractions stifled her ability to focus. When she finally moved into her own apartment, something changed. With no one else to cater to, she began transforming her tiny kitchen table into a workspace. She stayed up late sketching designs, surrounded by the quiet hum of her thoughts. Slowly but surely, she brought her ideas to life. Today, Emma runs a successful online boutique, and she credits those solitary nights as the foundation of her creative breakthrough. It wasn't about being alone for its own sake, but about creating space for her passions to flourish, unencumbered by external expectations. Now think about your own life. How often do you silence the noise around you and allow your inner voice to be heard? Solitude doesn't have to feel isolating. It's an opportunity to tune into yourself. In those quiet moments, you can uncover the Stoic secrets of self-reliance and inner strength, discovering a wellspring of inspiration in the simplest things: the glow of the sunset, the pages of a gripping book, or the rhythm of your favorite music. When you stop seeking validation from the outside world, you start to realize that the most authentic creativity often comes from within. Living alone isn't just about physical space. It's about creating mental and emotional room to grow. It's about cultivating the kind of introspection that allows you to not only dream, but to act on those dreams. Have you ever considered what you could achieve if you had the uninterrupted time and energy to focus on your goals? What projects have you been putting off because life's distractions keep getting in the way? Solitude is a gift that allows you to answer these questions honestly, empowering you to take steps toward the life you truly want to lead. Living alone teaches you that creativity isn't just a skill. It's a way of expressing and celebrating who you are. It's about unapologetically embracing your individuality and letting it shine through in everything you do. By stepping away from the noise and embracing solitude, you're giving yourself the chance to create a life that is uniquely, beautifully yours. The next time you find yourself alone, instead of filling the silence with distractions, ask yourself, what can I create today that reflects my truest self? What beauty can I bring into the world simply because I chose to nurture it? The answer, you'll find, lies in the stillness where your potential is waiting to be unleashed. Number 2. Living alone and relationships. 1. Loss in relationships. Relationships, while often fulfilling, can carry a hidden cost: the gradual erosion of individuality. The sacrifices required to maintain harmony in a partnership, although well-intentioned, can accumulate to the point where your sense of self begins to fade. From small compromises, like agreeing to watch a movie your partner enjoys instead of the one that sparks your interest, to life-altering decisions, such as sidelining career aspirations to align with their priorities, the balance can subtly tip against you. Over time, this adjustment can feel less like collaboration and more like concession, leaving you questioning where your needs and dreams fit into the equation. This phenomenon is not inherently malicious. It's the nature of shared living. However, it underlines the delicate balance between togetherness and individuality. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts," reminding us to guard our inner world fiercely, lest it be shaped solely by external influences. In modern life, where time is a precious and finite resource, living alone offers an invaluable opportunity to preserve and nurture your unique identity. The invisible pressures of relationships can also limit your freedom to grow and explore your potential. Decisions, even small ones, often require a shared consensus, which can feel restrictive over time. For example, Pursuing a new hobby, moving to a different city, or even taking a spontaneous trip becomes a negotiation rather than a choice. These limitations, while normal in relationships, may stifle your ability to prioritize yourself fully. Over time, resentment can seep into the dynamics, as you realize how many of your own desires and ambitions have been placed on hold. Epictetus reminds us, "No man is free who is not master of himself," highlighting that freedom begins within and cannot be outsourced or negotiated. Modern Stoicism emphasizes the importance of autonomy as a cornerstone for a meaningful life, encouraging us to evaluate whether our relationships support or diminish that principle. Living alone creates the conditions to reclaim that freedom and redefine what it means to live authentically. By prioritizing your own needs without compromise, you can explore your passions, rediscover your goals, and align your actions with your values. This is not to suggest relationships are inherently negative, but to emphasize that self-preservation is essential, whether you are in a partnership or living solo. Solitude provides clarity, a chance to reflect on what truly matters to you without the noise of competing priorities. Seneca observed, "If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person." Living alone offers the perfect opportunity for this transformation, fostering resilience, self-awareness, and the courage to live in accordance with your own principles. In the context of modern Stoicism, the choice to live alone isn't about rejecting relationships, but about embracing the freedom to become the best version of yourself. This choice allows you to engage with others not out of obligation or dependence, but from a place of strength and fulfillment. By creating space for self-discovery, living alone empowers you to form relationships that are healthier, more balanced, and truly enriching. It reminds us that while relationships can be beautiful, they should never come at the cost of your individuality or freedom. In a fast-paced, interconnected world, solitude becomes not just a preference but a profound practice of self-reliance and self-respect, ensuring that your life remains authentically your own. 2. Benefits of living alone. Living alone offers a unique and valuable gift, the freedom to focus entirely on yourself, free from constant compromise. Imagine waking up every day with the ability to shape your life on your own terms, unburdened by the expectations of others. In this space, you can design a daily routine that fits your natural rhythm, whether it's staying up late to pursue a dream or waking up early to embrace a fresh start. This autonomy extends beyond the small decisions like what to eat or when to sleep. It affects the larger choices, such as changing careers, moving to a new city, or dedicating time to a passion project. Without the need to balance someone else's needs, these decisions become simpler and more straightforward. Have you ever felt held back by the fear of disappointing someone else? Living alone removes that obstacle, giving you the freedom to move forward with confidence. One of the greatest gifts of living alone is the emotional clarity it brings. Relationships often require emotional labor, navigating conflicts and balancing the needs of others. Without this dynamic, you have more energy to invest in your personal growth. You begin to realize that your happiness doesn't rely on someone else's approval. It comes from within. Isn't that freeing? What could you achieve if you directed all that emotional energy into your own well-being and goals? Modern Stoicism teaches us that true peace comes from living in harmony with ourselves, not from external circumstances. By living alone, you create a sanctuary, both in your physical space and in your mind. It's not just about avoiding arguments or disagreements. It's about having the space to reflect your true self. In solitude, there's no fear of conflict or the need to negotiate boundaries. You can focus on self-discipline and clarity of purpose. As Epictetus said, "He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing." Living alone teaches you to find contentment in simplicity and appreciate the person you're becoming. The empowerment that comes from living alone is unmatched. Every choice, big or small, reinforces your sense of self-worth because it's based on your desires and values. There's no one else to share the credit or blame. This accountability fosters true self-reliance. Over time, you begin to trust yourself more, seeing challenges as opportunities for growth and embracing life with courage and curiosity. Have you ever asked yourself what you truly want without filtering it through someone else's perspective? Living alone gives you the space to explore your dreams and rediscover your worth. Modern Stoicism teaches that a fulfilling life is rooted in inner strength, not in relationships or possessions. Living alone is a perfect embodiment of this philosophy, offering you the chance to build a life on your own terms and thrive independently. It's not about rejecting relationships, but recognizing that your most important relationship is with yourself. So, what will you do with the freedom to shape your own destiny? How will you use this time to grow, reflect, and discover who you truly are? Solitude isn't a void, it's a canvas, waiting for you to create the masterpiece of your life. Do you believe living alone can provide more personal freedom and emotional clarity than being in a relationship? Comment yes if you think solitude brings more growth and independence, or comment no if you feel relationships are essential for happiness and fulfillment. Be sure to watch till the end of the video. There's even more powerful content ahead, and the last 3 points will truly surprise you. Number 3. Key life areas when alone. 1. Financial independence. Living alone is a transformative experience, especially when it comes to mastering financial independence, a cornerstone of personal freedom and self-reliance. Think about it. When you're living alone, you're in full control of your income and expenses. There's no need to negotiate financial priorities or compromise on how money is spent, which gives you the rare opportunity to align every dollar with your values and goals. Whether it's saving for your dream vacation, investing in hobbies that light up your soul, or indulging in high-quality groceries that support your well-being, you can craft a financial plan tailored entirely to you. In solitude, you learn the Stoic secrets of discipline and delayed gratification, discovering how to eliminate unnecessary expenses and focus on what truly brings joy and stability to your life. Over time, this autonomy builds not just confidence but also a deep sense of responsibility as you take charge of creating a secure future on your terms. Take the story of Marcus, a young professional who recently moved into his own apartment after years of living with roommates. At first, the freedom was overwhelming, but he quickly realized the power it gave him to manage his finances without external interference. He started tracking his expenses, cutting out frivolous spending, and setting clear goals for himself. Instead of arguing over shared bills or debating luxury purchases with a partner, Marcus could invest in what mattered most to him, taking online courses to advance his career and building an emergency fund for peace of mind. Now, Marcus feels more confident than ever, knowing every financial decision reflects his priorities, not someone else's. His journey highlights how living alone doesn't just offer freedom. It empowers you to take ownership of your life in ways you never thought possible. Have you ever thought about what you'd do differently with your money if no one else's opinion mattered? Living alone invites you to explore that question and act on it. Without financial conflicts or compromises, you can channel your energy into building a stable foundation that supports your dreams. What would you save for? What unnecessary expenses could you cut out? The answers lie in the choices you make when you're no longer tethered to others' expectations. Living alone provides clarity, teaching you how to manage resources wisely, while cultivating a sense of pride in your ability to stand on your own. This financial independence doesn't just affect your wallet, it transforms your mindset. You become more intentional, realizing the value of your hard-earned money and the power it holds to shape your future. With no one else to rely on, you naturally develop the resilience and foresight needed to make smarter investment choices and plan for the long term. This journey of autonomy is not about isolating yourself, but about creating the space to grow into the best version of yourself. Financial conflicts and compromises fade away, replaced by the confidence that comes from knowing you're in control of your destiny. Living alone teaches you that true financial independence is about more than just dollars and cents. It's about building a life that reflects your passions and priorities. It's a journey of self-discovery, one where you learn to trust your decisions and take pride in your achievements. Ask yourself, what would your financial life look like if you could design it entirely for yourself? What steps could you take today to move closer to that vision? In solitude, the answers become clearer, and the path to a stable, fulfilling future becomes entirely your own. By embracing the Stoic secrets of simplicity and self-discipline, you'll not only manage your money better, but also create a life that feels truly rich in every sense of the word. 2. Health and fitness. Living alone offers a transformative opportunity to take full control of your health and fitness, allowing you to design a lifestyle that aligns with your personal goals and aspirations without compromise. You have the freedom to create a meal plan that suits your specific dietary needs, whether it's clean eating, plant-based diets, or occasional indulgences. The same flexibility applies to your fitness routine, giving you the autonomy to work out at times that fit best with your life. You might choose morning yoga to start your day with mindfulness, evening runs to clear your mind, or weekend hikes to reconnect with nature. This independence allows your schedule to reflect your priorities, fostering empowerment and control over your well-being. Seneca's insight: "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it," reminds us of how precious our time is, urging us to use it intentionally to invest in ourselves. By living alone, you can focus on these priorities: health, fitness, and personal growth, without the distractions or compromises that come from sharing a home. The benefits of living alone extend far beyond physical health. It also improves mental and emotional well-being. Without the disruptions of a partner's habits, such as late-night snacking or irregular sleep, you can establish a consistent routine. Prioritizing sleep becomes easier, fueling your energy, focus, and resilience. Solitude also allows space for mindfulness and meditation, practices that promote emotional strength and mental clarity. These habits create a solid foundation for a fulfilling life, helping you stay focused on what matters most. As Epictetus wisely said, "First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Living alone gives you the time and space to align your actions with your values, fostering discipline and self-reliance, core principles of modern Stoicism. You can experiment with new wellness strategies and build habits that improve your physical, mental, and emotional health, all while strengthening your resilience. Living alone minimizes distractions, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. This sense of autonomy nurtures your independence and self-discipline, giving you a deep sense of pride as you see tangible results: better fitness, improved energy, clearer thinking, and an overall higher quality of life. These achievements reaffirm that living alone is not a retreat from the world, but a purposeful step toward living a life that aligns with your highest potential. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By controlling your environment and actions, you can create a space where positive thoughts and habits flourish. Living alone empowers you to nurture a mindset and lifestyle that supports your overall well-being. It allows you to take the time to put yourself first, not out of selfishness, but as an essential practice of self-respect. Living alone is an opportunity to reclaim control of your life and health. It enables you to create a lifestyle that prioritizes self-improvement and growth, even amidst the complexities of modern life. Through the lens of modern Stoicism, living alone becomes not just a choice, but a testament to the power of autonomy, resilience, and self-mastery. It's about building a life that reflects your values and aspirations, giving you the strength to engage with the world on your terms. By embracing this autonomy, you can master yourself and, in doing so, master the art of living. 3. Living space. When you live alone, your home becomes a true reflection of your identity, a canvas where your personality and preferences come to life. Every choice, from the color of the walls to the arrangement of furniture, is completely yours, free from the need to compromise or accommodate someone else's tastes. Your living space transforms into a sanctuary, a place where you can fully relax and be yourself. Imagine walking into a space that mirrors who you are, whether that's through minimalist design, vibrant colors, or a collection of eclectic artwork and memorabilia. Living alone gives you the freedom to experiment and make your space uniquely yours. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This holds true when you realize how much your environment impacts your mindset. By personalizing your space, you create an atmosphere that nurtures peace, creativity, and growth. Picture turning your living room into a creative studio, crafting a peaceful reading nook, or allowing your home to evolve as you do. Without the need to please anyone else, your home can become an ever-changing reflection of your needs and passions. This autonomy is empowering, allowing you to design a space that supports your goals, whether that's advancing in your career, focusing on personal growth, or simply cultivating inner peace. What would you add to your space if you didn't have to ask anyone else's opinion? Living alone gives you the opportunity to make those decisions without hesitation, reinforcing your independence and self-reliance. Modern Stoicism teaches us the value of living on our own terms, and your living space becomes a daily reminder of that philosophy, an affirmation of your individuality and strength. Living alone fosters a deeper connection to your home. When every corner reflects your style and every object serves a purpose, your space becomes more than just a physical structure. It becomes a place to recharge, reflect, and thrive. Epictetus wisely said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Your personalized space doesn't need to be extravagant. It just needs to be meaningful to you. Whether it's a cozy blanket, a favorite piece of art, or the way sunlight filters through the windows, each detail contributes to a sense of balance and contentment. Have you ever noticed how your surroundings influence your mood and productivity? By tailoring your space to suit your needs, you create an environment that nurtures both your emotional and mental well-being. This connection to your home isn't just about aesthetics. It's about building a life that aligns with your values. Modern Stoicism encourages cultivating inner peace, and your home plays a crucial role in that process. It's your retreat from the outside world, a place to reflect on experiences and prepare to face life's challenges with resilience. In a personalized living space, you're constantly reminded of your autonomy and strength. This environment encourages you to take ownership of your choices and embrace the freedom that comes from living independently. What kind of space would inspire you to be your best self? Living alone gives you the chance to create that space and make it a reality. A personalized home is not just about beauty. It's about designing a life that reflects your values and aspirations. It's a tangible symbol of your independence, a reminder that you have the ability to shape your environment and your life. How will you use this freedom to shape your space and, in turn, shape yourself? Your home is more than just a backdrop to your life. It's a partner in your journey of self-discovery and growth, a place where you can truly thrive. Number 4. Independence and growth. 1. Life skills. Living alone is like stepping into the ultimate personal growth workshop, where independence becomes your guide, and every day brings a chance to master essential life skills. When you're solely responsible for your living environment, there's no one else to lean on for the basics: cooking, cleaning, fixing a leaky faucet, or assembling that confusing flat-pack furniture. At first, these tasks might feel overwhelming, but with each one you conquer, you're building something much greater than a functional home. You're creating a foundation of resourcefulness and self-reliance. Imagine this. You're in the middle of dinner prep, and suddenly, the power goes out. Instead of panicking or calling someone else to handle it, you light a few candles, improvise with what you have, and turn the experience into a cozy memory. That's the beauty of living alone. You become the architect of your own solutions, learning to adapt to challenges and trust your ability to navigate the unexpected. Take the story of Jake, a software developer who moved into his first solo apartment after years of shared housing. At first, he realized just how much he had relied on roommates for everyday tasks. He couldn't cook much beyond basic pasta, and fixing a broken sink seemed like an impossible feat. But over time, necessity became his teacher. He started with small wins, like learning to cook his favorite meal from scratch, and gradually moved on to bigger challenges, like building his own bookshelf instead of buying one pre-assembled. With every success, his confidence grew, not just in his ability to manage his home, but in his ability to tackle life itself. Today, Jake often says that living alone didn't just teach him life skills, it taught him how capable he truly is. Now let me ask you, when was the last time you did something you didn't think you could handle, only to realize you were stronger than you thought? Living alone is full of those moments, pushing you to take ownership of your life in ways you might never experience in a shared arrangement. You learn financial discipline by managing your budget, emotional resilience by facing solitude, and even practical creativity by solving household issues with limited resources. These aren't just survival skills, they're life skills, tools that empower you to face challenges with calm and confidence, no matter where you are or who's around. As you gain these abilities, something magical happens. Your sense of pride and ownership deepens. Your space reflects your efforts, and every small accomplishment, whether it's hanging a shelf perfectly or keeping your home clean and organized, reinforces your capability. You begin to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow. These lessons are part of the Stoic secrets that living alone offers, reminding you that true strength comes from within, and that independence is as much about mindset as it is about practical skills. Living alone isn't just about learning to do things for yourself. It's about becoming the kind of person who thrives no matter the circumstances. The self-sufficiency you cultivate extends far beyond your home, preparing you to face life's uncertainties with resilience and determination. What life skills could you sharpen today if you had no one else to rely on? How might embracing these challenges help you grow into the strongest, most capable version of yourself? In the quiet of your own space, you'll find that each task is not just a chore, but a step toward independence, teaching you that you are more than equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. 2. Emotional maturity. Living alone serves as a profound catalyst for emotional growth and maturity, providing a unique environment where you are required to navigate your emotions independently and authentically. Without the constant presence of another person to share, buffer, or sometimes dilute your feelings, you are compelled to confront your emotional landscape directly, building resilience and self-awareness in the process. This solitude fosters emotional intelligence as you learn to identify, understand, and manage your emotions in healthy and constructive ways. Whether it's addressing feelings of loneliness, celebrating your personal victories, or reflecting on your life's goals, the quiet of living alone offers the space for deep self-exploration. Over time, you develop a stronger sense of emotional independence, discovering the ability to find comfort, validation, and peace within yourself, rather than relying on external sources for reassurance. Epictetus captured this beautifully, saying, "Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems." A reminder that self-mastery begins with understanding and reframing our internal dialogue. This journey of emotional maturity also brings a deeper understanding of your personal needs and boundaries, which naturally translates into healthier and more balanced relationships with others. By living alone, you learn to tune into what truly fulfills and sustains you, gaining clarity on what you value and what you will no longer compromise. This self-knowledge creates a strong foundation for interactions with others, as you approach relationships from a place of strength rather than dependency. Emotional independence also encourages the art of enjoying your own company, finding peace and contentment in solitude, and savoring the quiet moments of introspection that so often go unnoticed in the hustle of shared living. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul," emphasizing the tranquility that comes from cultivating inner calm. Living alone allows you to experience this firsthand as you grow comfortable with silence, stillness, and the freedom to process your thoughts without interference. In the broader context of modern Stoicism, living alone aligns seamlessly with the philosophy's emphasis on self-reliance, reflection, and emotional discipline. By choosing solitude, you practice the art of being enough for yourself, a concept that reinforces the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within your control. Over time, this practice builds a sense of stability and self-assurance, qualities that empower you to approach life's inevitable challenges with a grounded and balanced mindset. Whether you're navigating career changes, personal setbacks, or moments of uncertainty, the emotional resilience cultivated in solitude equips you with the tools to face adversity with grace and determination. In modern life, where constant connectivity often distracts us from our inner lives, living alone offers a counterbalance, a chance to reconnect with yourself and rediscover your inner strength. Living alone is not about isolating yourself from the world, but about creating the space to grow, mature, and thrive on your own terms. The emotional maturity gained through this experience helps you build a life centered on authenticity, self-respect, and intentionality. It teaches you to find joy and peace within yourself, making you more self-assured and better equipped to navigate the complexities of relationships and the demands of modern life. As you embrace this path, you embody the wisdom of modern Stoicism, finding strength in solitude and mastering the art of self-sufficiency. This foundation of emotional maturity allows you to engage with the world not from a place of need, but from one of wholeness, proving that living alone can be one of the most transformative and empowering choices you'll ever make. Which major area of your life do you think is most affected by living alone? Is it your financial independence? Comment 1. Your health and fitness? Comment 2. Or your change of living space? Comment 3. Be sure to watch until the end of the video. The last 3 points promise to surprise you with even more valuable insights. Number 5. Building relationships. 1. Quality social connections. Living alone offers a unique opportunity to redefine the way you build relationships, emphasizing intentionality and depth over mere convenience. When you live alone, free from the distractions and obligations that often accompany shared living, you have the freedom to focus on cultivating connections that genuinely add value to your life. This means surrounding yourself with people who align with your values, share your interests, and energize rather than drain you. Without the pressures of proximity or routine, your social interactions become deliberate, built on mutual respect and shared purpose rather than the inertia of convenience. The time spent in solitude enhances your ability to recognize and prioritize meaningful connections, helping you appreciate the richness of quality over quantity in your social life. Living alone allows you to recharge and reflect, so that when you do engage with others, you are fully present, attentive, and authentic. This presence fosters deeper and more fulfilling relationships, as your interactions come from a place of intentionality and genuine interest. Additionally, solitude helps you develop a greater sense of gratitude for the people who truly matter, shifting your focus from superficial acquaintances to the core relationships that support and uplift you. Marcus Aurelius captured this idea in his Meditations. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, suggesting that our inner peace is intertwined with the company we keep and the intentionality of our choices. In the context of modern Stoicism, living alone aligns with the philosophy's emphasis on cultivating meaningful connections while maintaining independence. Modern life often glorifies busyness and superficial networks, but living alone encourages you to step back and ask yourself, which relationships truly enhance your well-being? By focusing on fewer but more meaningful interactions, you create a social circle that provides emotional support, inspiration, and joy. This approach not only deepens your relationships but also reinforces your own sense of self-worth, as you learn to value and invest in connections that are mutually beneficial. Living alone empowers you to approach relationships with clarity and purpose, ensuring they contribute to your happiness and personal growth while staying true to the principles of modern Stoicism. Through this lens, solitude becomes a strength, a way to build relationships that are intentional, uplifting, and deeply rewarding. 2. Strengthening family ties. Living alone doesn't mean isolating yourself from family, quite the opposite. It can actually deepen those bonds in unexpected ways. Having your own space lets you cultivate independence and clarity, which you bring into your relationships with confidence and emotional stability. Without the distractions of cohabitation or the demands of a romantic partnership, you can connect with loved ones on your own terms, in ways that feel authentic and fulfilling. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Living alone creates the mental clarity needed to approach family dynamics with positivity and maturity. Imagine reaching out to your parents or siblings not because you feel obligated, but because you genuinely want to. By living alone, you can set healthy boundaries and focus on quality over quantity in your interactions. It's a chance to break free from the cycle of responding to family out of habit, instead fostering deeper, more meaningful connections. You also gain a greater appreciation for your family's unique qualities, without the frustrations that can come from constant proximity. Modern Stoicism teaches the importance of balance and boundaries for a harmonious life. Living alone gives you space to reflect, recharge, and approach family relationships with a calm mind and compassionate heart. Have you ever felt that your family connections could improve with just a little more time to focus on yourself? This solitude provides that opportunity, allowing you to nurture relationships from a place of strength rather than stress. Living alone isn't about distancing yourself. It's about becoming a stronger, more self-assured person who can show up fully for the people who matter most. As Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Living alone helps you take that step, growing into the best version of yourself and honoring your family bonds in a way that's balanced, thoughtful, and true. Number 6. Breaking norms. 1. Challenging traditions. Living alone is a powerful statement, a declaration that happiness and fulfillment don't depend on meeting society's expectations about relationships or family. It's a bold choice that challenges the traditional belief that happiness can only come through being part of a couple or household. In a world where we are often told that we must find someone to feel complete, choosing to live alone is a radical yet empowering act of self-love. You are saying, "I am enough as I am." In doing so, you create space for personal growth, self-reflection, and the pursuit of your own passions. This shift in perspective isn't just about avoiding societal pressures. It's about embracing a new way of living, one that encourages others to rethink what it means to lead a fulfilling life. By prioritizing your own well-being, you aren't being selfish. You are taking charge of your own happiness. It's an act of strength and independence which, in turn, encourages others to see that they, too, don't need to conform to the old narrative. Why is this so important? Why should you care? Because choosing to live alone reveals the Stoic secrets of living a life free from external validation. It teaches you that your value doesn't come from a relationship status or someone else's approval. Your value is found in the person you are when you're alone. Consider the modern-day story of someone like Steve Jobs. He didn't follow the societal norm of corporate or family life. Instead, he carved his own path, focusing on his vision and inner strength. Imagine what you could achieve by embracing your own version of independence. Can you picture the possibilities? The Stoic secret suggests that real power lies in self-sufficiency, and that it's only when you stand alone that you can fully understand who you are and what you're capable of. So, let go of the pressure to live like everyone else, and instead, embrace the journey of living on your terms. By doing so, you not only enrich your own life, but also inspire others to find their own path to happiness. Remember, the key isn't to live in isolation, but to live in connection with your truest self. Your life, your rules, your growth, your journey. The choice is yours. 2. Respect and confidence. Living alone offers an incredible opportunity to cultivate self-respect and confidence, two essential pillars for personal growth and fulfillment. When you live by your own rules, prioritize your needs, and build a life that revolves around your own values, You're showing a commitment to your well-being and self-worth. This kind of lifestyle encourages you to trust in your ability to navigate life's challenges, celebrate victories, and reflect on the journey you've created. The quiet independence of living alone fosters the space to set clear boundaries, allowing you to direct your energy toward what truly matters, free from distractions or external expectations. Over time, this practice helps you develop a heightened awareness of your intrinsic worth, which becomes the foundation of your confidence. You become empowered to make decisions that reflect your true desires and aspirations, aligning your actions with your deeper sense of purpose. As you embrace this autonomy, you begin to interact with others from a place of strength and authenticity, no longer swayed by societal pressures or the opinions of others. You are living life on your own terms, unshackled from the need for validation. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." When you live alone, you experience this freedom firsthand, creating a life that is entirely your own. This practice of self-respect and confidence isn't just personal, it's social as well. You begin to attract relationships and opportunities that align with your authentic self, as your presence exudes a quiet strength. The more you live authentically, the more you realize that your sense of fulfillment comes from within, not from others. In today's fast-paced world, where external validation is often sought through social media or constant comparison, modern Stoicism teaches us to embrace solitude and reflect on our true desires. It allows us to build confidence, not from the approval of others, but from an unwavering belief in our own worth. Are you ready to embrace the freedom and empowerment that comes with living life on your own terms? Comment: I'm committed to taking action, if you're ready to create an independent life, or comment, I'm ready, if you're eager to explore the endless possibilities for growth and confidence. Be sure to watch until the end. There's a lot more valuable content, especially in Number 7, Long-Term Benefits, where you'll find some surprising insights. Number 7. Long-Term Benefits. 1. Comprehensive growth. Living alone is often seen as a step toward independence, but it offers far more than just solitude. It provides you with a profound opportunity for personal growth. Think about it. When you're living on your own, you have the space to focus completely on your own goals, without the distractions or compromises that often come with sharing a space. This is your chance to fully dedicate yourself to your career, whether that means pursuing further education, taking on new challenges at work, or seizing opportunities that require you to step out of your comfort zone. Have you ever asked yourself how much you might achieve if nothing stood in your way? Living alone also means that you take full control over your finances, learning discipline and strategic planning as you manage your income and expenses. This responsibility, though it can be challenging, builds your emotional resilience and sharpens your problem-solving skills. As you navigate life on your own, you start to see the power of your own capabilities, which only strengthens your character. These experiences are not isolated events. They accumulate layer by layer into a sturdy foundation of self-reliance. Over time, you'll realize that you're becoming more equipped to tackle life's inevitable challenges. You begin to handle transitions with grace, face obstacles with confidence, and create a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. Living alone is not a temporary phase, but rather an investment in yourself that pays off for a lifetime. This is where modern Stoicism can play a powerful role, embracing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. You might even find that the solitude you once feared becomes your greatest ally. By dedicating time to understanding yourself and honing your inner strength, you can craft a life that's truly your own. And remember what Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." How would your life change if you embraced the power of solitude and growth? By investing in yourself now, you'll be setting the stage for a future that's truly in your control. The journey may not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. The question is, are you ready to embrace it? 2. Clarity and goals. Living alone provides you with an incredible opportunity for self-discovery, offering the clarity you need to fully understand your desires and goals. With no outside influences or expectations weighing on you, you are free to explore what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. This is where your real journey begins. By embracing solitude, you can dive deep into your own thoughts, passions, and values, and set meaningful goals that truly resonate with who you are, whether that's advancing your career, traveling the world, or mastering a new skill. But it doesn't stop there. When you live alone, you gain the space and time to work toward these goals at your own pace, without the distractions or pressures that often come from being in a relationship. You are in control of your own decisions, and this autonomy allows you to align your actions with your true priorities. The Stoic secrets remind us that clarity and purpose come from within, not from external validation or the expectations of others. This inner guidance system becomes your compass, helping you navigate life's challenges and seize opportunities with unwavering confidence. Consider someone like Elon Musk, who has built his empire not just on business savvy, but also on the ability to make bold, independent decisions. Musk's journey isn't about meeting others' expectations, it's about creating a future that reflects his own vision. Ask yourself, what could you achieve if you fully embraced the power of living on your own terms? How much more could you accomplish if you gave yourself the space to pursue your own goals without the weight of outside influences? The Stoic secrets show that this clarity, this focused determination, is the key to unlocking your true potential. Living alone is not about isolation. It's about discovering the person you're truly meant to be and having the freedom to pursue your dreams with purpose. So, take that first step today. Focus on your own vision and watch how the world begins to align with your unique path. Remember that living alone is more than just a choice. It's a powerful declaration of your independence and freedom. By embracing solitude, you open up the space for personal growth, self-reflection, and the kind of happiness that comes from within. So don't just watch from the sidelines. Start applying these principles to your daily life and take full ownership of your journey. How can you use your own independence to grow, find purpose, and live a life that's truly your own? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and share your experiences with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Stoic in Your Life for more insights on living with intention. Take control, because you are your greatest companion on this journey.